Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all starseeds, lightworkers, empaths, 144,000 grid keepers and gatekeepers. And I'm just so grateful for you all being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing out this information. That will help the algorithm and help others find the information as well. So this is going to be a transmission about the final Mercury retrograde for 2023. However, this is timeless. Whenever you find this is an extra piece for all of us everyone is impacted by Mercury retrograde, our entire galaxy and universe system. And we're all getting downloads and transmissions to get a little bit more information about it. So, what's pretty interesting about this final one is it's in the middle of three planets going direct. It itself is the shortest Mercury retrograde that we've ever had. It's going to hop back and forth between, Mercury's in Capricorn right now. It's going to hop back and forth between Capricorn and Sagittarius, and then it's going to go direct in Capricorn. Mercury is a very fast moving planet. It governs our throat chakra, all communication, including verbal, visual, our abilities. It's like a fog that comes in when it goes retrograde. It impacts all of our technology, satellites, phone systems, everything. So there's lots of glitches in the matrix during a retrograde, okay? And it wakes a lot of souls up because I used to do tech work, and suddenly we all started to notice these patterns. Somebody knew a little bit about astrology way back in the day. And so we started talking about Mercury retrograde. We started noticing same people with the same problems would show up 3 times a year. And then I realized later that I actually worked with a lot of starseeds, that a lot of them were Gemini. So the planet Mercury governs two astrology signs. One is Gemini, one is Virgo. And I'm still learning about Mercury retrograde. Okay. So it's less of a hassle for me now, and it's more of me observing and seeing what's going on. So we've already been in the shadow period. I'm going to read a little bit about this one right up, but we've been in the shadow period. I personally been in the shadow period since the middle of November, which is super early. That's like almost a month early, but it was for me to start shifting my timeline, and that's quite common. So this Mercury retrograde is bringing patterns to us from the past, people, places, things from the past, so we can make a new choice, which will close that timeline, call it bring our power back, and allow us to maneuver up into our high timeline. So it's allowing us to tidy up and clean up and declutter whatever we've gone through this year and for multiple lifetimes as well. It's also cleaning up the collective timeline, and it's allowing us all to move forward more in our power, more clear, a lot stronger. I just posted a little video in um, the Telegram group, and what's interesting is Mercury itself as a component. I'll have to go back and listen to it again, and then I'll share again. Maybe I'll share that on the live next week. Um, Mercury is actually a component that we all have within us, but it's also under all of the vortexes in the planet, including the pyramids. So it also, when Mercury goes retrograde, it also affects all of that, which affects all of us and affects all of the technology. So it's not just a conspiracy. It's actual people are actually finding scientific representation for what we've all known for a long time. So it definitely, the other interesting thing is that I did work at for tech companies for a long time. Tech companies always seem to do their updates around this time. I don't think it was ever planned, although maybe it was planned by Team D at some point. But it does. It's like a domino effect. It messes up everything. Like I remember thinking about one 2 years ago where um, Instagram and Facebook were all down like for a day. So somebody will do something big and they'll just throw it out there, and then something inevitably it will break something that it has to be repaired. So it's kind of that kind of thing. And then we're all going through that personally. The other things that I've noticed over the last few years is there's usually a lot of escalator or elevators that are out at this time, and things will break, like our phones will stop working, appliances will stop working, cars will manifest, breaking down. I remember I had a flat tire, one Mercury retrograde, and somebody else that I was supposed to have a meeting with that day also had a flat tire, and they were not in my area. We were going to have an online meeting. Okay, so we might notice glitches in our technology, our phones, everything might be slower, not working properly. Just to we're to be as patient as we can be. Okay. I wanted to just read about this Mercury retrograde. Pre-shadow started um, around the 25th of November, which would have been right around the American Thanksgiving. Retrograde officially goes from the 13th of December to the 1st of January 2023. Now, I know the soul is in Australia, so I feel like here in North America, it's actually going to complete on New Year's Eve. What is yours will now come to you. This retrograde energy is going back to the past to review your life and prepare to deliver what is owed to you. Like, karma is being cleared up and blessings are going to come your way. It will uncover and deliver hidden treasures, blessings, and karma that passed you by. Blocks and obstacles, including human energetic interventions such as spells, can now be removed. Yeah, all of humanity, like if you all didn't know this, we came back to break the black magic spells. So we have really high potential right now to clear out anything for ourselves ancestrally and also for the collective, which is amazing. The shadow period will be intense. Many are experiencing a roller coaster of emotions. There's powerful light energy flowing directly into the heart chakra, personally and of the planet, to awaken us to our inner truth and to bring deep healing and self-awareness. This is a fantastic time to slow down, spend less time on your devices, and meditate as well, time in nature. This energy will help you to tie up loose ends and prepare you to make peace and arrangements for the change that will come during the upcoming December new moon. Okay. But it's going to go through the new moon. It's going to go, oh, I see what she's saying. She's saying just from the shadow period from the 25th of November until the 13th, which is when the new moon is. Yeah, we're already going to see some patterns. And then we're going to have the next 2 weeks to clean and tidy that up and make new choices. And then, of course, boom, when Mercury goes direct, there might still be some glitches in the matrix, our own personal matrix. So the word matrix isn't always bad. We're moving into a more crystalline matrix, okay? So it's allowing us to release ourselves more from the false matrix as well. Another message that I was guided to bring in was it's gonna bring in the X factor, the X files, people from your past, exes, romantic partnerships, business liaisons, friendships. People from our past are going to return, and or a scenario from our past is going to return. So we have an opportunity to stand in our power, make a new choice with the X Files, make a new choice. Narcissism, codependency is a theme that they brought up for me to share. Make a choice to walk away from that and heal that once and for all. What was the third thing? Clearing up our personal timelines to allow us to move in to a higher timeline. And why do we want to be in a higher timeline? Because that timeline is joy. That's our ascension timeline. That's our way home. Okay. Many star seeds have been trapped in this matrix through lifetime after lifetime, and it can start to really wear everyone down. So we're to choose wisely. The Seven of Cups, we're to choose wisely. And if an ex comes back, it doesn't necessarily mean that that person's supposed to be in your reality. You're supposed to really feel into, is this individual displaying back to me the same things as before? What will my choice be now? Okay. Narcissism, codependency, like it just depends on what reality you're in. So narcissism, codependency would be in the third dimension. Um, you're shifting from 3D. If you want to leave that pattern, you want to leave 3D, you want to move into 4D and 5D, you want to make new choices. And that choice is going to be choosing yourself, choosing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that you are loved, and that self-love is the key to moving in to the next level of your dream life, your dream reality. Okay. So look at the narcissism and codependency as a virus that was implanted into the false matrix by Team D, and we're to choose wisely around that. And every one of us has that old grid system within us. So for us to collapse that altogether, we have to make a new choice individually as well. Now, oh yeah, they wanted me to just talk a little bit about the reptilians. So they're having a great old time with this. They've infiltrated all the realities, including the twin flame reality. So I'm going to do a deep dive about this in the future. But the thing is that let's say you have a twin flame or someone that you think is a twin flame, but that individual comes back and hasn't done their work. They haven't healed the narcissism codependent virus, and that's what they're displaying to you. You have to rise above that connection and choose self-love and self-worth to create, to break the spell, to create a new reality. Okay. And that individual also has to do their own healing. And many souls also are carrying the old programs of the old matrix, and many of them aren't aware of that yet. Okay. That's kind of the easiest way around it. So, right now, what I can see in the outer world is even that word, twin flame, has been manipulated and twisted by the reptilians because they're enjoying keeping everybody stuck in a narcissist codependent loop. Not everybody is there, but that's just kind of an overall message I'm getting. They want everybody to not evolve past that, then they can keep humanity in this loop. Okay. Anyway, sending you all so much love, light, and aloha on that very positive note. Choose love, choose your worth, choose joy. If any situation is not bringing you joy, well, bingo, that's the flag to say I'm going to choose myself and choose differently, and I'm going to choose joy, and I'm going to go over here. Okay. I love that. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing out this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. I can't wait to come back with another transmission for you all. And if you would like to work with me, if you'd like to have your own deep dive, if you'd like to heal and clear, ancestral patterns, quantum align, clear out your records, and have information brought to you about your soul mission, etc., contact me below. Amazing packages are on right now for the pink holiday specials. Sending you all love and aloha. Thank you from Pink Bella. Take care, everyone.